Okay, target 4 is on finding the volume of a prism and pyramid. So this video is just going to be on finding the volume of a prism. The volume of any prism is going to be the area of the base times the height. So we're going to use the volume equals capital BH formula. When we talk about area of the base, we are talking about either the bottom shape or maybe the front. Okay, but the entire area. So if you're just looking at a rectangle, then you guys are used to length times width. So volume, you're used to thinking of length times width times height. But it can be for any shape. So if we have a different type of shape on the bottom, like a pentagon, we could do the same thing. Or in this one, we have a hexagon, and we can do the same thing. We're going to take the area of that hexagon. That's the base of my prism. We're going to find that area and then multiply it by the height. The height is always the perpendicular distance between the two bases. So the height of this prism is 7. Here I have a trapezoid. We'll look at that one a little bit. Here we have a rectangle. So the height is always the distance between the two bases. So find the area of one base and multiply it by the height. All right, so first example, find the volume of this right prism. So make sure you know what the base is. Okay, I have a rectangular base again. So volume equals base times height. The area of my base is a rectangle. Okay, rectangle that is 7 by 9. So 9 times 7 is going to be the area of that base. Then times the height. The height is the vertical distance or the perpendicular distance between the two. So the height is 3. So I'm looking for 9 times 7 times 3, and I get 189 inches cubed. And that's my volume for that prism. Trapezoids sometimes cause students trouble. It might be hard for you to see. Try to keep in mind that the dashed line in the back on the bottom is there. It's the back of the bottom. So we have a trapezoid base and then a bunch of rectangles. So if I can find the area of the trapezoid and then multiply it by the height, I'm in good shape. Again, volume equals capital base times height, capital B, sorry. Capital B stands for the area of the base. This is a trapezoid, so for this problem, the area of the trapezoid formula is 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2. This 6 is the same right here, so 6 is one of my bases of the trapezoid. 14 is a base of a trapezoid. So 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height of the trapezoid, which is 3. That's just the trapezoid. And then I need the height of the prism itself, which is 5 centimeters. So I can use my calculator to help me out with that. 1/2 times 6 plus 14 is 1/2 times 20, and then times 3 times 5. So 10 times 3 times 5. 10 times 3 is 30, times 5 is 150, so 150 square centimeters. Last one I'm going to show you is the volume of a right prism with a hexagon base. Just want to remind you that when you do a regular polygon, you split your regular polygons up into triangles, and then you find the area of that entire triangle. Okay, so the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. The height is the apothem that we learned about in the last unit. And so the area of that triangle is going to be the base of the triangle, which is 12, times the height of the triangle, which is 6 root 3, divided by 2. I have 6 of those, so there's 1 in black, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because of the three-dimensional view, they don't look like they are the same, but they are, so times 6. So all of this will be your capital B, the area of the base. Then we multiply that by the height, 7. So your volume would equal 12 times 6 square root of 3 over 2. That's the area of one triangle, times 6 for the area of the hexagon, or for the number of triangles in a hexagon. So this is all your B. And then times your height, so times 7. And volume is always given in cubic units, so centimeters cubed. All right, that's it for volume of a prism.